So when we're talking about three biggest opportunities from Newtec's point of view, we're going to talk about the markets where we feel that we have the biggest opportunities to grow. And that is, on one hand, the drive for more data, more consumption of data through LTE and 5G in the future, which is coming from consumer behavior and all the way down to the connectivity layer of satellite. It's also the fact that obviously people are going to be wanting to be connected in more places and at more times. So the mobility side of things is an important factor for satellite industry in general. It's here to stay. But for Newtec, it's a venture where we can get a huge market share, basically, both in in-flight connectivity and in maritime. And the third opportunity that I would like to describe is the one where we see the change and innovation in the space segment, the payloads of satellites, the evolution of satellites, not just the future and potential of LEO, but also the high throughput satellites passing more than 100 gigabits per second now, and how the ground segment evolves, and what we have to do as a technology provider to create the synergies with that satellite or with those new satellites. And that's a big opportunity to create the ecosystem that matters for our industry. Well, some of the risks are related to the many possibilities that some of which are we can't foresee, right? On one hand, there's the macroeconomical situation, which countries are reliable, which countries do you want to put your investment in. There's aspects of many opportunities in terms of which satellites will become successful, which constellations will become successful, which bets are you going to take? So the risk is not or making the wrong bets, or not positioning yourself or betting the company in terms of going in one direction which may not be the right one or the one that comes to fruition. In this volatile and more complex environment, and not only because we're not sure where the next economical situation is going to lead us to, but also about when we talk about the startup community of LEOs and all of this, that we're not sure which one's going to be successful or which traditional satellite operator is going to be able to cope with that. This is a complex and volatile environment that maybe is unfamiliar to the satellite industry over the last 20, 50 years. So basically companies that are creative and flexible enough to deal with the situational awareness can not only survive, but can thrive in this type of environment. The companies that rely on the mastery of experience and how they've done things before and how they will keep on doing things forever are not going to survive. It's about doing what's right the first time you encounter a situation instead of doing what you know how to do best.